candidate, but on average, how long should a recruitment process take? So from the moment you close the applications to offers, what are you finding?
At the moment, we are looking at it shouldn't take any longer than 4 to 6 weeks. That should be the best, or I suppose the maximum time that you should be taking for a recruitment process end to end.
And that makes sense. We go to the careers fairs finish if you are going to some. So it's usually the last days of March, first day of April.
Yeah.
So most of the competitive companies are finishing their offers last week of April, first week of May. And we're usually finding that those first offers, if done well and managed well, are sticking. So it's giving those clients that go out early a competitive advantage. The offers are sticking. These clients who are doing first rounds, June, are starting to have more renegs as in that first part of the year.
Yeah.
But in saying that, there's probably been a massive shift to the second half of the year to 35 to 40% of clients at the moment going in the second half of the year. But the distinguishing factor is the major consulting firms, those that are doing maybe more than 200 roles, are going first half of the year.
Yep.
And what would be the average size of a client going second half of the year?
So around 20 to 40 mark.
Yeah. So it's the the smaller boutique 20 size that are going. There's still candidates left in the second half of the year. Application numbers are the same, and the calibre of candidates hasn't changed based on the psych data that we're seeing GPAs experience, which is good. So in building an application form, we're starting to think about what are the kind of details that we need to get from an application form.
So the details that you should be getting from an application form overall are obviously the personal details of the candidates, as well as the degrees and disciplines that they have studied and their qualifications, but it's also being able to match your capability framework to some degree and being able to establish their motivation for joining your particular company. So that written response is critical in an application form as well, as including the attachments such as resumes, cover letters, transcripts,
photo upload.
That's a new feature as well that a lot of companies are bringing.
So what would we put the four things that we're looking for is obviously academic and the the transcripts, but what kind of degree they're doing. Then going down to their academic or GPA score.
That's correct.
Experiences.
Their experiences, so looking at any extracurricular roles that they've been a part of and any leadership experiences as well as employment relevant to the role that they are applying for. That's critical as well in getting that information in the application form.
Yeah, and having screened recently, you're looking at community service leadership skills as well.
Yeah, absolutely, all that kind of thing. Cadet programs, community service, volunteering, all that's really important as well.
From a candidate care perspective, it's critical at each stage. We're also being transparent about the process. So right from the start on their websites, telling them the key dates of when to apply and what stages they're going to go through and giving them some tips and advice and communicating clearly with the candidate in terms of our letters.
Yeah, it's important to, I suppose, establish that from the very beginning, your timelines and where they should be hearing from you, just in case that for whatever reason the candidate doesn't hear from you. They want to be able to, I suppose, know the timeframes that they are working with, and so that you can ensure that your candidates are turning up on the days as well that you require them.
Some grad managers are starting to ask for videos, so they're giving feedback and tips and advice.
Yeah, and I think that's really useful because graduates really like videos, and it's a good visual way to see an eye into the company as well.
Yeah.